Alright, y'all. So the video is going to happen in two different parts, and that's because as much as people don't tend to kind of gravitate towards the flagship series from Jordan brand, the shoes are incredible performance models, man. They are amazing shoes to break down. And when you kind of add in the fact that you have this Cushlon, you have this heritage model that's affiliated with it. If you look at the tongue of the shoe, you can see kind of that Jordan 8 quality, because all of the shoes have some heritage built into them because they're flagship models for Jordan brand. Now, with Tatum and Zion and Russell Westbrook all having their own breakout signature model, I think the reason that the Jordan flagship models are not as popular is because they've diluted the brand by giving out signature sneakers to these guys who haven't won championships yet. And I mean, Zion hasn't even played and he's got a signature sneaker. Same thing with Luka. I get the idea of maintaining the, kind of prestige of Jordan brand and giving these athletes signature sneakers, but it's diminished the quality, or it's diminished the role that the Jordan 38 or the flagship shoes have in the lineage of Jordan. When Jordan was playing, nobody else had a Jordan sneaker. Now, after he finished, before he went over to the Wizards, then you did have Vin Baker and Ray Allen and Michael Finley, Eddie Jones. You had a lot of the guys that, Team Jordan brand shoes that kind of popped up. But the flagship was always the elite, the best model that you could get. Now, it still is, according to the tech. And this video, like I said, is going to happen in two waves. I'm going to stop, go to the computer, and show you the breakdown of the shoe on the Jordan brand website. But what I want to do right now is to give you the numbers. And some of you guys can skip over the numbers and go straight to what you want to watch. But I always want to make sure you can authenticate a shoe and make sure it's good to go. This is the Air Jordan 38. The color is white, black, siren red. The cost is $200. Now, why is it $200 and it's more than the FIBA, which is $185? I don't know. I can't say. And, sometimes there seems to be no rhyme or reason. And interestingly enough, this one has a clear, translucent outsole, so you can see a lot of details on the bottom of it. And we're going to get to the close-up. We'll do the close-up, but we're going to do the breakout section so you see the tech, because this shoe has a zoom Strobel. But let me get back on point. And we got the style code DZ3356-106. The last three on the UPC, and I always give you the UPC. And the last three is, 051. I'm going to the size tag, which is on the medial side of the shoe. It's a pretty shoe, man. It's got a championship ring on the back. I'll get to that in the close-up. But the size label, it's made in Vietnam. Small code is VP. Dates of production 01/12/23, 04/05/23. The last three 051 on the UPC. I know I'm matched up there. There's no ring on the back of the left shoe. There's a ring on the back of the tongue of the right shoe. And these logos look like record labels, where on the Jordan 8 it was felt. So you could feel it. It almost felt like varsity material on the Jordan 8. Here, you have these overlays and these kind of synthetic materials on the shoe. You do have this kind of debossed Jumpman it's like a record label. As a matter of fact, the material on the back, the rubber here, you can literally take this Jumpman off of the back, put it here, and it would have a complete blacked out Jordan Jumpman logo. So it's an interesting design, man. And this thing has a zoom Strobel. So the zoom Strobel, as I recall, it first showed up on the KD 14 or 15, and might have been the 13. I'm not sure, but that zoom Strobel has now become an integral part of the premium models that come from Jordan brand. So you can see all of the tech in this shoe. The Cushlon, the zoom Strobel. I'd have to pull the insert out, and you can't take the insert out because, and the insert's recycled. It's like white, gray, and black, kind of a recycled look, but it's stuck down to the top of that zoom Strobel, but you can feel it. So this shoe has a lot of responsiveness, man. It's a really good shoe. And just the record concept it's just let's get to the close-up. You know what? I forgot to give you the inside of the box. I said the dates of production, 04, 05, 23. The QC stamp is 04, 11, 20, 23, 22. So 04, 11, that's perfect. You got a little bit of paper. It comes in this move to zero. The box has recycled material, so it's not your traditional black Jordan box, but it's your recycled material here. You have a little bit of recycled material on the insole. It's a beautiful flagship shoe. People won't wear it as fashion. Remember the Jordan 8 had the real nice sock liner booty that was on the inside of it, and then it came up and you could pull it by the tab here at the back, and it had the straps going across it. This does not have that. It would have been intriguing to see them incorporate a strap to kind of cover, but that would have moved it more towards the 17. And you know the 17's got that big kind of Velcro strap that goes across it with the music notes on it. But I mean, it is a beautiful shoe, man. It's a great looking basketball shoe, and I'm sure it performs very well. I don't hoop anymore. Those of you who are out there hooping, it's not as sticky as that KD that I had on the video that I did recently, but this is a great looking shoe. The leather feels better than it does on any other model from Jordan brand, including the retros. You got this kind of anafoam material. I know it's not anafoam, I know that's Under Armour, but anytime I see this, I think of Under Armour first, the material that the tongue is made out of. And I never saw that on Jordans before. Now, your style cues, you do have the 38, which is a sideways 8. It looks like an infinity symbol that's on the toe on this anafoam debossed in here. And it's just not a lot of style cues for you to pick up on different things that are around the shoe. But when we get to the close-up, you'll be able to see it better. And that's what we'll do. But we're going to go get to the tech part of the shoe right now. Let's get to the tech. All right, y'all. So the tech aspect of the shoe, I wanted to go in. I'm going to hold it up here so you can see it. But we'll look at the tech details, the court mobility, the strength and security heritage details from the 93 season, cross hatches, chevrons, and lines of ribbing on one shoe represent its points, assists, and rebounds per game. Fabric on the other, let me see. Fabric on the other, it's the same. 57 and 25 season record in MJ's third consecutive championship. Yeah, okay. It's the same. The cross hatches are on both shoes. The medial side and lateral, they did a bad description on the website. So they're talking about the move to zero box. But what I want to get to is the breakdown where they show the build from the ground up, and you get this explosion view that you can see over here to my side. That explosion view shows you this red is Cushlon. Here is a zoom Strobel. So it's a full length zoom Strobel, and then you have a Cushlon. So you're talking about an extremely responsive shoe. And with this cage, you got great ground contact, man. It's a beautiful sneaker. And let's see what this video does. And it just gives us these details and these points of the shoe all the way through. But this is it. Not really a whole lot to talk about. I just wanted to make sure I gave you the details and showed you this explosion so you could see the technical aspect of the shoe outside of what I talked about in the other parts of the video. So that's it for the Jordan 38. Let's move on and get back to that close-up. All right, so the Jordan 38, I got you a medial look right here, just right now, real quick, so you can see in there and see that recycled look to the insole. But that zoom Strobel sits right underneath the insole, so you know it's super comfortable. I'm giving you those tech details, like I said in that breakout video. That's a second different section before the close-up. But I'm sure you want to see what all of this looks like. This looks like a fusion experiment. It's dope. I don't know what it is, so please, somebody can tell me in the comments and I'll appreciate it. But all of the caging on this model is clear. You can see through it. I'm not sure on all the other ones if you can see through it. But what I do want to do is move this up. Oh, real quick. The back of the tongue on the right shoe has the championship ring from '93. So that's an homage to the Jordan 8. The other parts of the shoe are supposed to go with a lot of the heritage of Jordan shoes. And it's an interesting looking model overall. But the performance aspects, I'm positive, are fantastic. Now, I wanted to actually move that up so I could show you how that looks like a record, like vinyl, and that the Jumpman on the back has the same look like vinyl. You see that? So you could literally take that Jumpman off, put it on the front, and it would be a straight up just round logo. But that's supposed to pay homage to the Jordan 8, so you can surely see the detail there. But that's it. Since I did that breakout section, you should be good to go. I'm going to wrap it up. I'll see you on the next one, and I appreciate you guys for watching. Peace.